I was first inspired to work in game development when I was in high school when I was working in 3D software for engineering. I found that I really enjoyed the artistic side of it a lot more. And when thinking about what else I could apply it to, I found that game design was a good blend of things that I was also already interested in. And also, I was seeing a lot of work from 3D artists who were working on games, and I just felt excited, like I would enjoy doing that.
When I was in middle school, I tried game design for a year and I really enjoyed it, but I didn't think I'd make a career out of it. And then when I was in college, my community college offered game design as a degree. And so I gave it a try and I really liked the courses they offered. And then at that point in time, I was playing a lot of different games that changed my perception of game design. One of them being Untitled Goose Game. And that really inspired me to want to pursue my interest with game design and make this degree a career. The game was so simple yet entertaining and fun, just messing with humans and doing tasks. It really changed what a game could be for me. And I think that's what inspired me to go into the career.
Right now, for my portfolio, I'm working at an internship where I'm helping create a game to promote a big sport event. It's been helpful to work with a team of people and not just on my own solo project. I think that's a thing that companies want to see, is that you can work in a team with a schedule and work on things that aren't necessarily your own design. Something that you've been given, but that you still give your all. It's been helpful for building my portfolio because it shows that I've actually worked on something in the industry for a specific purpose and not just whatever project I wanted to do.
I would say the biggest challenge for me as I'm working on my portfolio is that I'm having to relearn how to animate on a new software. When I was a student, I was using a 3D software called Maya. But now, since I'm no longer a student, I don't have free access to these softwares. So I'm having to relearn my skills on Blender, where I've been connecting with people over Discord and watching tutorial videos to help me adjust to this new 3D software.
One of the biggest challenges I've faced is staying motivated and following through on my ideas instead of leaving them unfinished and moving on to other projects. I think quality is a lot more important than quantity, so just prioritizing a few stronger pieces and breaking them down into manageable steps is a better approach for me. Looking at where I am now compared to where I thought I would be, I think I'm in a pretty good place. It's just not exactly where I expected to be. I thought I would have AAA ready portfolio, and I thought I would be able to get a job right after getting out of school and graduating. But since then, I've realized that I still have a lot more to learn and that I need to spend more time working on smaller projects like indie studios or just personal projects. Even though it hasn't gone exactly as I planned, I still feel like I'm moving in the right direction.
When I look back at what I thought I'd be doing with my career at this point, I didn't think I'd still be working on my portfolio to break into the industry. I was unaware of how difficult it is to get into the industry and how you need more than just a degree. As time has passed, I've come to realize that I need to put more time and work into my art so that I can succeed. Through this journey, I've learned that I'm a very creative and capable person that shouldn't overthink everything. Through me learning animation, I've come to realize that I don't need to be a perfectionist. I can just create and make fun animations without hyperfixating on the small details.
I think despite all the uncertainty, what keeps me going and wanting to pursue game design is just that it's something I've always been passionate about and gives me the greatest outlet for creativity. I think even if I'm not making money on game design, just being able to work in the field and do things even as personal projects, because that's always an option and something I can do, I'll always be doing game design. It just might not be the main thing I do to make money.
What keeps me motivated to pursue a career in this industry is that it's something that I have loved since I was a kid. And that love has only grown stronger and fueled my creativity for animation. Also, with technology making animation easier, it's only adding to my capabilities.
For students entering the game industry, my advice would be to write down your ideas as they come to you and make sure you're actively pursuing them. It's easy to come up with ideas and then not actually follow through on them. And a lot of time you'll think, oh, I had a great idea, but I don't remember what it is. When it comes to building a portfolio and preparing for your career, I think keeping your work organized and easy to access makes a big difference. I think when somebody comes up to you and wants to see your work, that could be an opportunity to get a job. So having it on hand is really important. Also, what I do is I have my website memorized and it's easy for people to pull up on their phones. So just being able to get it in front of them and not worry about getting it ready for them.
I think the best advice I can give to an entering student would be look at the portfolios of people who are in the industry, see what they did well with their portfolios, and take notes on it. Use that information to better your future portfolio as you take classes and start to make your art.
There have definitely been moments where I was unsure about my career choice. I think especially when I see people who I think have a much higher skill level than me struggling to find jobs, that can be very intimidating. But I think comparing yourself to other people and taking on their own struggles for yourself without having actually experienced them is not the way to go. I also think that this industry can prepare you for a lot of other industries as well. So while I may be pursuing game design, I'm collecting skills for if I wanted to work in the film industry or with VFX, things like that. These will be valuable skills somewhere, and I would enjoy using them anywhere really. So